Excuse me. Sorry. Just making noise. Sorry, just making noise with my mouth. Sorry. Cough from, unfortunately. Hi, my name is Father Mike Schmitz, and this is Ascension Presents. The power of the tongue, and it's so interesting that Scripture talks about how we use our speech a lot. And yet one of the things that I don't know about you, but I think that sometimes we can overlook is the misuse of our words or misuse of speech. Little examples for those of you who are like, this happens a lot. Where was that in the Bible? And I'm like, okay, I'll throw down with you. In 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 10, he says, he's actually quoting a psalm, and he says, and whoever would love life and see good days must keep their tongue from evil and lips from speaking deceit. This is really powerful. I think Psalm 142 also has this prayer of, Lord, keep a watch at the door of my lips, set a guard over my mouth. I love that because it's just like, yeah, Lord, please protect this from saying bad stuff. But James, I think chapter 3, it is because I just looked at it. James chapter 3 talks about the power of a tongue, the power of the tongue, the power of words. And it says the tongue's a fire. It can warm. It can also destroy really powerfully. So just read James chapter 3. I'm not going to read it all here online, but I do want to talk about how do you know whether you should say something or not? You know, we did a video about venting versus gossiping. How can you tell the difference? I think that hopefully is helpful to people. Here's another. It actually doesn't come from Scripture. It actually comes from a guy named Socrates. Did I say his name? There's no one over there. I'm just pretending. Anyways, Socrates, at one point, he had this thing, apparently, called the test of three. It's a story of someone saying, Socrates, I have this thing to tell you about one of your students. And he said, okay, before you tell me, I have three questions for you. Question one, is it true? Well, I'm not sure if it's true. I didn't check it out. Okay, so you're willing to tell me something about one of my students that you're not sure is true yet. Okay, well, test of truth. Secondly, is it good news? Is there something good to know about my student? Oh, no, it's not good at all. Because why would I tell you something good, right? Because that's when we like to share the dirt, and we might sprinkle a little bit of goodness in it so that we don't feel so bad. But the second test, is it good? He's like, well, no, it's not good. That's why I wanted to tell you. Okay, but so you're going to tell me something that's not good that you're not even sure is true. Okay. Third question, is it useful? Like, should I know this? Like, no, it's just it's just a piece of information about this person. Is it true? Is it good? Is it useful? Whenever you and I are tempted to say anything, well, we really do have to ask the question, is this true? I don't know. Then you need to check it out. We need to find out if that actually is true. Because would you ever do this? Where you're like, okay, I heard that so-and-so, I might not do it with my friends. I might not do it with people around me. I definitely am tempted to do it when it comes to celebrities or politicians. Oh my gosh, did you hear what so-and-so, is that what they actually said? Is that what they actually did? Well, I think so. It said so on the internet. Can't lie. Is it true? Is it good? Why are we so fascinated by the bad news? We're weird fallen people. We're fascinated by the bad news as opposed to the good news. So is it true? Is it good? Is it useful? Do I need to know this? If it's not going to help me at all, you don't need to tell me. If it's not going to help you at all, I don't need to tell you. And that's the test of three. And it can be really helpful when it comes to taming your tongue, because that, as Scripture said, the tongue is a fire. It can give warmth, it can give comfort, but it also can destroy. For all of us here at Ascension Presents, my name's Father Mike. God bless. Also, like, subscribe, comment, do all those things. And but when you comment, make sure that your comments are true and good and useful. And God bless. That guy can talk fast, can he? He sure can talk fast. Oh gosh.